Good morning, guys. So, today is Sunday. Friday afternoon, I found out that my dad has to have surgery to have a pacemaker put in for his heart. So, I packed on Friday, and Saturday, the kids and I left early in the morning to come down to Florida. Again, we just got back. We were here for 2.5 weeks, about 2 weeks ago. We got back to Georgia 2 weeks ago, and now I'm back for my dad. What's been going on is he's been getting these really bad dizzy spells, and it's just knocking all the energy out of him. He has absolutely no energy at all. I went to the cardiologist, and they said that whenever he has these dizzy spells, that his heart momentarily stops and then starts back up, but it's low. His heart rate's low. So they're going to put in the pacemaker. My dad's over 70 years old. How old is he? 71? 72? Something like that. So I'm a nervous wreck. I know the surgery's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. By the time you see this, it'll already be done and over. But yeah, that's why the kids and I are back in Florida. We're going to be here for a week because when I get back, I'm having surgery on my wrist. So it's going to be really busy this next week and a half, 2 weeks. So just wanted to update y'all. So we are back in Florida. Yay. But my dad is okay. He's in good spirits. My mom seems to be okay right now. And the surgery is tomorrow morning. So we have to be at the hospital like 6:30 in the morning. And it's like 45 minutes away. So that's going to be a fun drive with the kids. I'm not bringing the kids. The kids are going to Titi's house. They're not coming to the hospital because that'd be insane. Anyway, so I will keep you guys updated. Dad, why are you laughing?
Too much.
What's too much?
You lost your underwear.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's in the back.
It's going to go up the flagpole was worse.
Okay, so
Help me, Irish.
What do you need?
My Fruit of the Looms is what I
No,
need.
you can't have your fruit. Why did he ask me to help him? Like,
You're tall. You can put him on the flagpole easier.
You're tall enough to put him on the flagpole. Get it. Oh, Bill. That hurts.
Hey y'all, so Daddy's surgery went really well. I'm so glad. He was hilarious before the surgery. He was nervous, but he kept joking around, and it was just, I couldn't have asked for a better attitude from him, going into surgery. So he got the pacemaker put in. It took a little longer than expected because the surgeon had an emergency before Daddy started, and no one told us. Nobody came to tell us that the doctor had an emergency and that Daddy's surgery would be postponed. So we're here thinking we're going to wait 45 minutes. And 2 hours later, we heard nothing from a nurse, from a doctor, from the homeless man down the street. We didn't hear anything. So I was getting upset. So I went into the hallway and I started walking around the hallway until I found a doctor. And when I did, I asked them, could you please go check on my daddy? And gave him his name and what procedure he was having done and everything. So he went to check and he was like, oh, well, the surgeon had an emergency. So your dad's surgery is, he'll take care of that after he's done with this emergency. And I'm like, why didn't anybody tell us? I was so upset. So, but when the surgeon finally did get to Daddy's surgery, keep in mind, I'm not upset that he had an emergency. He had another patient who was priority, who was an emergency. I just didn't like that nobody told us. So my mom is like panicking, and that wasn't fun. So if someone would have told us, it would have been a lot calmer. But Daddy's surgery happened. It went really well. It took 45 minutes. Yeah, he came out of surgery flirting with the nurses. That's my dad. So he's really good. He spent the night in the hospital, so hopefully he should be coming home today. They just have to do an x-ray and make sure that everything is good with the pacemaker and all the connections and stuff. So thank you, all of you who prayed for my dad. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or anything, I've been keeping everybody updated. So again, I just want to thank y'all for that. And right now I'm going to go clean my parents' house because it's a disaster. Well, it's not a disaster. It needs straightening up because my kids are here. So obviously it's a disaster. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Thanks. Okay. Love you.